Now our next speaker, Marcus Wraight. I'd like to introduce Marcus Wraight, a British-born former BBC journalist. And Marcus is one of those UWW students who always wanted the most out of his education here at UMass. He started with only 13 credits and used additional coursework at community colleges, CLEP exams, and the portfolio to fast forward his degree. But Marcus wasn't after an easy 120 credits. Known for his desire to be challenged, he would consistently ask his professors to stretch his brain and, if you can believe this, give him more feedback on his assignments. Marcus wanted his money's worth for his education, and if you were a student in one of his online discussions, you know what I'm talking about. He not only wanted his professors to be challenged, he challenged his student colleagues as well. It's a pleasure for me to introduce fellow graduate Marcus Wraight.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, looking out amongst my fellow graduates, unlike yesterday's ceremony, I see a few broader waists, a little more grey hair, and for the follically challenged, some very wide centre partings. Or in my case, a little of all three. Anyway, it's been quite a journey to get here, hasn't it? When I started at UMass Amherst, my motives weren't pure, I have to confess. My aim was to get in and get out of this thing as fast as I possibly could. But the first time I applied to University Without Walls, I couldn't even get in. I didn't have enough credit. On the second try, I was finally offered a place, but got annoyed there were these things called courses that I had to do. I mean, really. I just wanted that degree. You see, I've been a journalist for the last 20 years and I didn't need one. Then 5 years ago, we came to the United States. As you might be able to tell, I'm not from around here. Anyway, we moved from Plymouth in England to Massachusetts. A story I swear I've heard somewhere before. And just weeks after we gave up our successful jobs to come here, the US economy seemed to collapse around us like a house surrounding a silent movie actor. We wondered what on earth we'd done. After a year of being unable to get a job, my resume constantly being put on the non-degree pile, I set to work, first at community college and then at UMass Amherst, just hoping to get it done as quickly as I could while being my usual grumpy self along the way. But it was here at University Without Walls that things changed. I'd always loved learning, that's why I became a reporter. The difference now was that it was formal, it meant something. Now it was with purpose and structure. I no longer felt secretly inferior because they had a degree and I didn't. I wasn't just keeping up, I was actually doing okay at this thing. Sound familiar? I started to embrace the process completely. The self-discipline needed for online learning, everything. I loved it all. Then there were the great things my professors had me doing. The best was a particularly memorable astronomy class. I had to use a physics formula to work out which had more gravitational force on a newborn baby, the delivery nurse or a nearby planet. Seriously, thank you, Thomas Burbine. He's a great teacher. I grew particularly fond of this serendipity of a college education and being forced to learn about things I'd otherwise avoid because I thought they were too hard. I even got a secret kick out of booking courses late because I never knew what would be left. Each course became a challenge that never beat me. Then there was the opportunity for some serious self-reflection, writing my portfolio, those essays we write about our life and work experience to earn academic credit. But our time with UWW is also worth serious reflection. My experience is an experience shared with all of you. From the humdrum of late nights, deadlines, exams, assignments, and the drudgery of learning to understand difficult textbooks, to the more profound, such as valuing an education, and the journey that got us here, as well as this moment, getting our degree. Because of University Without Walls, we all should have an inner confidence that will replace any past self-doubt that others were smarter or better educated. Now we all know we can do it. We have that piece of paper too, and not just from anywhere. Our degree is from the University of Massachusetts Amherst. We have every right to be proud of this moment. It's been hard work. But we should also be humbled. The degrees we've earned are not just proof of what we know. We should also have a little more respect for what we don't know. Certainly anyone who's taken a linguistics course should appreciate that. Our piece of paper is more than just proof we've done it. It's a starting point, a permission slip to seek out those who question, rather than seek certainty from charlatans who claim to have all the answers. For me, after one career, who'd have thought that a degree in journalism would be a chance for something new and exciting? But it is. My degree is part of my academic journey, not the destination I thought it would be. Before I wrap up, I must thank my gorgeous wife, Georgia, and my daughters, Charlotte and Emily, for their support and for giving me life lessons that I also needed. I also want to thank my advisor, Shaker Regmi, for being patient and understanding and for encouraging me. He's truly a great guy. Thank you, Shaker. I feel grateful to University Without Walls. I hope you do too. And I'm proud that our program has a high ratio of alumni giving. So let's not forget UMass and UWW after we leave. If your experience has been anything like mine, as I'm sure it has, we need to support our alma mater so that other adult students can benefit as we have. In closing, as we move on from these hallowed halls and online discussion boards, remember to embrace the unexpected, the uncertain and the difficult. Be proud and be humble. To the UMass Amherst University Without Walls class of 2014, many, many congratulations, and whatever awaits you on your onward journey, good luck. Thank you.